In a thrilling night of aquatic battles at the TYR Summer Championships, one swimmer's explosive performance sent shockwaves through the competition, and may have just secured their spot on an even bigger stage. Aaron Shackell's jaw-dropping 3:45.03 in the men's 400 freestyle not only earned him the gold, but also edged out Luka Mijatovic for a coveted berth at next summer's Pan-Pacific Championships. But here's where it gets controversial. Should a single race determine who represents their country on such a massive platform? And what does this mean for athletes who've been consistently performing at a high level? Let's dive deeper into the action-packed Day 2 finals and explore the performances that left fans buzzing. The second evening of the TYR Summer Championships promised fireworks, especially in the men's 400 freestyle showdown between Kieran Smith, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tokyo, and Aaron Shackell, who made waves as a finalist at last summer's Paris Games. The duel did not disappoint. Shackell took control right from the start, leading wire to wire, with splits that showcased his determination. His first 100 meters clocked in at 53.66, setting the tone for a masterclass in pacing. While fatigue began to creep in during the back half of the race, Shackell dug deep when it mattered most, holding off a fierce late charge by Smith, who finished just behind in 3:45.73. Matthew Galea of Australia claimed third place with a time of 3:48.15. What makes Shackell's win particularly significant is its ripple effect. By beating Mijadovic's earlier benchmark of 3:45.71 set at Nationals, he positions himself as a strong contender for the Pan-Pacs roster. This raises interesting questions about how qualification processes weigh singular standout performances against season-long consistency. Does Shackell's electrifying swim overshadow other swimmers' body of work? Or is this exactly the kind of clutch moment that defines champions? Meanwhile, on the women's side, Alex Shackell, the younger sibling of Aaron, proved she's a force to be reckoned with in her own right. Just moments after her brother's historic victory, Alex dominated the 100 butterfly final. Swimming with confidence, she touched the wall in 57.34, leaving the Australian duo of Isabella Boyd and Bella Grant trailing more than a second behind at 58.63 each. Her commanding performance highlights her potential as a rising star, especially given her upcoming collegiate career at Indiana University. But here's the twist many might miss. Unlike the men's selection process, which limits Pan-Pac spots to the top 2 finishers per event, the women's criteria appear more flexible. With several multi-event qualifiers already identified, there's a good chance Alex could join the Pan-Pac squad despite finishing outside the automatic qualifying positions. Could this flexibility benefit younger talents like Alex, or does it risk diluting the competitive spirit of the trials? These are debates worth having. Elsewhere in the pool, Molly Walker of Australia delivered a gritty performance in the women's 400 freestyle. Locked in a tight battle with American sensation Bella Sims over the final 100 meters, Walker surged ahead just past the 300-meter mark and never relinquished her lead. Stopping the clock at 4:27.22, Sims followed closely in 4:27.34, while Virginia recruit Maddie Mintenko rounded out the podium in 4:08.92. Each swimmer demonstrated resilience under pressure, proving once again why distance freestyle races are always must-watch events. In the men's 100 butterfly, Ben Armbruster of Australia stole the spotlight with a blistering 50.91, breaking the elusive 51-second barrier. Racing in lane 5, Armbruster built an early advantage and held steady despite spirited challenges from Americans Aiden Hayes, 51.24, and Trenton Julian, 51.38. Julian's valiant effort fell short due to his 5th-place standing at the halfway point, a deficit too steep to overcome. It begs the question, in sprint events, should mid-race positioning carry less weight than raw finishing speed? The women's 200 breaststroke saw Sienna Harbin deliver a dominant display, powering to victory in 2:28.26. The Australian star, fresh off her silver medal in the 50 breaststroke, left no doubt about her supremacy in this longer event. Gabby Rose, a remarkable 47-year-old athlete, showcased incredible longevity by taking second in 2:30.83, narrowly edging out Isabel Odger's 2:31.07. Finally, the men's 200 breaststroke crowned another Australian champion in Joshua Collett, who outlasted Jason Yep in a nail-biting finish. Collett's winning time of 2:10.02 was just enough to fend off Yep's 2:10.39, capping off a night filled with international excellence and fierce rivalries. So, what do you think? Should championship bids hinge on single-race heroics, or should they reflect broader consistency? Do you agree with the differing selection standards for men and women? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your take.